soaking and rinsing and soaking again these black beans all day long. So ready to drain them and rinse them again. I'm going to put them in the crock pot. Okay, put the beans at the bottom of this crock pot. Also threw in 3 leg quarters of chicken. I had a 5-pound bag. I put 2 back in the freezer, but 3, and I filled it not quite halfway with water because the chicken's frozen, so they'll make a lot of liquid too. Put some celery in there, some cayenne pepper, some chili powder, some basil, some sea salt, some black pepper, celery seed. I'm just gonna put this on high for a couple hours until it gets to a good little boil. Then I'll turn it down low and let it cook overnight. It is the next morning, well, mid-morning. I slept in because it's rainy and dreary. It was a nice sleep in. Pulled out the chicken, put that in a separate container to do other stuff with. And into the black beans and seasonings, I added 2 cans of sliced tomatoes, green chilies, a can of black olives, 1 of garbanzo beans, and 1 of these pinto beans. So I put those all in here. I'm going to let them cook all day long. I may add some lentils or brown rice towards the end to absorb more of the liquid. Wonder why I cook the crock pot on top of the stove burners, because I have such a tiny little kitchen, so little counter space. If I cooked it here with the natural place, then it's getting heat going up into my spices, which I don't want. And if I go at the other side, it's doing the same thing with other dried herbs and foods. I don't want them heated up either. And more spices. So this is really the only place I have to cook it. I just don't plan on using the burners. If I do, I'll pull it off for a few minutes if I want to cook up eggs or something. So, cook baby cook. Gonna be a nice long slow cook. Checking on my newest pot of chili going on in the crock pot. It's been cooking overnight and half the day today so far. Get a spoon. And yes, I'm weird. I put olives in, black olives in, because I had a can of those and I like them. So, looks really good. It's got black beans, garbanzo beans, pinto beans, of course tomatoes, a whole bunch of seasonings, chicken broth because I cooked 3 leg quarters of chickens in here and then I pulled them out. So very brothy. I'm going to just keep letting it cook as the beans absorb more of the moisture. Add some lentils, and I may add a little bit of brown rice too, just to thicken it up. It's going to cook at least a few more hours. Now I have it actually. Do I have it on high? Yep, I have it on high right now. I may keep it on high. Nothing better on a cold, damp day to have your crock pot working away and the house smells so yummy. Testing out a bowl of my homemade chili mini bean soup. It's still cooking in the crock pot, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to have a little bit. Took it out, added a little nutritional yeast, just for more nutrition and protein, and putting a little dollop of sour cream on there. That'll be good to go.